And we are live. So it's Tuesday. Welcome to today's live. Mondays and Wednesdays are always around business. Tuesdays and Thursdays, either nutrition, mindset, exercise, or vibration. So today, supplements. Okay, so my name's Karen Roberts. I am a holistic transformation coach. I create systems for other coaches to help them find their mojo and create six figures and beyond using social media without being too pushy, salesy, or weird. So, supplements. Should we supplement? Do we need to supplement? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, I believe, personally. I do believe that our food is just incredibly damaged, and it has been for years, whether that's through pesticides, over farming. We're definitely not getting the nutrients that we probably need to stay fully healthy. Dr. Linus Pauling won a Nobel Prize for saying that pretty much every ailment is relating back to a nutrient deficiency. And I do believe that there is a huge problem. A few things, again, relating to pesticides, what we used to think the amount of a certain vitamin in a certain vegetable or fruit, trust me, it's not the same. The levels have not been modernized, I would say. And then there is the case of, are you absorbing certain nutrients, either from your food or even supplements? And then there's the case of a lot of these mass-produced supplements. Are they in a particular way that your body can absorb them either? Because there's so much that is going on. Number one could be your omega-6 to 3 ratio. We're bombarded. People are overeating omega-6s without doubt in this the modern world. So omega-6 to 3 ratio can actually thicken the cell wall, so that whatever foods you eat or supplements that you take, you might be spending money on supplements. If your omega-6 to 3 ratio is out, the cell wall thickens, so nutrients can't pass through the wall so that you can absorb them and utilize them. So that's one aspect. And then are certain nutrients, there needs to be something else about, like vitamin C. You need to have zinc available to actually absorb the vitamin C. Quite often the molecular size will affect whether you're actually going to absorb and utilize. You could be drinking, we were told growing up that the best thing to absorb calcium would be drinking milk. Terrible advice. And then, you could drink all the milk you wanted to. It doesn't mean you're necessarily going to absorb the calcium. So there's lots of things to look into. I personally use a fulvic acid supplement. My eldest is 20, she'll be 23 in June. So I first learned about that back then. I was taking a colloidal mineral supplement that was included fulvic acid. Fulvic acid is how fruit and veg absorb minerals from the soil. And the reason I know that it works 100% is my second child. When I went for the 20-week scan, they couldn't believe my levels. They wanted to, that can't be right, because a mother would normally be depleted in so many minerals, because the baby would be absorbing, if it needed iron, it will take the iron from your blood. If it needed calcium, it will take the calcium from your bones. So the mother would suffer, the baby wouldn't. Whereas my levels were so perfect, and that was enough proof for me that taking this supplement that had fulvic acid in, I was obviously absorbing and utilizing all the available minerals. So I do choose to take a fulvic acid supplement and humic acid, because also fulvic acid and humic acid will actually, not only it makes you absorb the right nutrients, but also it will chelate or take away, right, collate toxins and poisons. So for me, overall health is about the nutrients coming in, the poisons and toxins going out. So this one fulvic acid will deal with that alone. And it just means that I'm not going to because there is a danger of toxicity if you take too much of certain minerals. There's another thing that I take that I will actually put it on my skin as a way of absorbing rather than orally. Okay, so iodine I will actually paint on my skin. My skin will absorb it. If there's still iodine on my skin in the morning, I don't need it. The body will take what it needs. If it's all gone, it means my body's absorbed it. So I will use that method rather than actually taking iodine internally. There's lots of things. So do we need supplement? Yeah, there are certain things. The main one for me, as I'm a 50-year-old woman, is collagen, because we stopped producing it. And that's not just about, I want, I'm 50, I want good skin and nails and hair. It's not just that, but it's also about your ligaments and tendon, your joints as we get older. So collagen is definitely an essential supplement that I will take. I do believe that there are certain things that, at the end of the day, if there are specific foods that you don't eat, that people are jumping on the vegan bandwagon, they need vitamin B12 then. You're only going to get that really from eggs and beef in general. I mean, there are other ways, but, for the maximum absorption rate, you're going to need that. And so there's so many people jumping on the vegan bandwagon that there are going to be nutrients that they are deficient in. Because it's all going to be down to personal choice as well. If there are certain foods that you don't like eating, then you're not going to be getting those nutrients. And it is, for overall health and well-being, we want to absorb the right nutrients, collate all the poisons and toxins. Yes, we want to reduce EMF and we need to reduce stress for overall health. So that is my take on it. If you want some specific supplements that you think you're missing out on, then get in touch. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.